Hello and welcome back to another LineWriter tutorial. Today we will be teaching you about custom LineWriter textures. As you can see, Aether's Bosch skin is very unique.
I just matched some random skins that fit perfectly together.
Meanwhile, I have a very normie uh, Bosch skin over here, so we're going to be trying to do something about that today, because that's just not acceptable anymore. So take it away, Ava. What do we need to do
Well,
first?
first of all, you need these couple things. Your Visual Studio C Sharp. You need LineWriter, and then especially the source code, because else you cannot do this.
Yep, and that
Now,
will be linked in the
well,
description.
you interrupted me. Sad face.
Triggered.
And you're gonna need any program to make your textures with. I'll be using Paint or Sci for this.
Yep, and I will be using Paint.
The first things first, close down your LineWriter.
Bye bye.
Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your LineWriter Advanced folder, and you're gonna go to SRC, which stands for source code. Now in this you're gonna go to resources, and then to writer. Now make sure to back these files here up, because well else you're not gonna have your original Bosch anymore. I've done that in my all writers folder. As you can see, I have a bunch of writers here that I've created, like a Banhammer, etc., etc. And then just open one of the files in your writer folder if you want to change it.
Yep. So in my case, I'll be editing this. I guess I'll edit this leg a little bit. As you can see, I've
I'll be
already begun the process of deforming my Bosch as much as possible.
I'll be editing this beautiful, beautiful normie arm. Now, make sure you can see this blank space under it. As you can see, right here, bunch of blank space. Now, this blank space is actually very important to keep, so make sure you don't go past that point. Or just make sure you don't actually, like, this space up here, this actually has to be filled. So if you don't fill it, it will also be a bit odd. So make sure you have both of those criteria. But if you want to make your thing thinner, I'll be showing you how. But first of all, just make your normie skin not normie skin. Very well placed.
Yep, there you go. I mean, it's more than possible some of this leg that I've created, some of this monstrosity may well not even show up, but we shall see what the boundary is.
Oh, I should be creating this beautiful, beautiful thing.
Huh. So Aph's now advertising another game.
I think Minecraft is a very fun game.
This is
I
how
think
this is how you truly sell out in LineWriter. Every Bosch texture will be an advert for another game or Coke or something.
just kidding. Nobody likes Minecraft. Look at this. There's a
Oh,
cross through it.
that
We
Minecraft
are
diss.
is the superior race.
Oh boy.
I'll just be quickly writing that down. Let me grab this. Just a beautiful dark green.
There we go. I've now finished this beautiful creation, and I will add a little extra line for the heck of it. Then I shall save that.
Now, in my case, you can see that this is actually not filling all the blank space here that you actually are supposed to fill. Now, how do you fix that if you want to keep your skin this short without too wave? I'll be showing the easier way for this. Just go grab yourself a very, very transparent dot. Now, transparency, thing is about it, the game detects this as if it's just like part of your texture, right? But you won't actually notice this little dot here. I'm just gonna go do that on the bottom side too. I'll quickly disable this. It has a bit of transparency, as you can see. Now I'll just be saving this real quick. If we go to my folder here, as you can see, our beautiful, beautiful anti-Minecraft banner is there. So now I'll just be mix and matching some of the other skins I've already created into yeah, I'll just drop them in the folder. I just used okay, I didn't mean to do that.
And as you see, I have my beautiful artworks prepared.
Now, there's a very important thing here. As you can see, I actually don't need that arm. These are named differently than the original. And what you have to do, delete the original, if you actually already have created some skins, and rename the ones that you have to the appropriate names. So for the arm, for the leg, leg, for the body, body, for the dead body, body dead. For the sled, you're gonna need sled, and for the broken sled, you're gonna need broken sled. As you can see, I have these beautiful, beautiful textures here. Are you ready, Hanyaman?
I am ready.
Now just go back to folders. So to the source code folder, and I'll be seeing linewriter.sln. And this is the project for Visual Studio. And you only gotta need this for building the textures into the game. Because you actually need this, because else it won't work. Which is kind of sad. But it's needed. So, I have my Visual Studio ready here.
My Visual Studio is here. I think mine looks slightly different to yours.
Yeah, I think I have an older version, but it works the same. And there's also a couple of things. For example, you have the scarf. Now, if you want to change the scarf, you're gonna look for this file, models.cs. So how can you go to this file? Go into your Solution Explorer and just look for it. If I type in models.cs, you can see it will pop up right here. And to change the scarf, that's actually in a different CS file. That's in Rider Renderer. That's in line 416. Don't ask me why I know this. And you will see these RGBA things. Now this, in the end, that's the color. Now for example, if we want a blue, you're gonna need, as you can see, RGB. If you want a perfect blue, make the end here FF, and the rest 0, 0. For the red, you make the first two things here, first two, like AS or 0, 0, into FF for green, the third and fourth. You can also mix and match them. You can just look it up online, it doesn't really matter. And this is the second color of the scarf, which I can be changing to, let's just say, 0, 0, DD, DD. I don't know which color this is. It should be some sort of cyan. Now press the start button up here, which should compile everything. Now, if you actually took a close look into my folder here, in the right hand folder, I actually, wrong folder, I have these two bodies that are a bit larger than the original, which is gonna cause some problems, right? I'll be showing how to fix this, of course, but I'll first show you what's gonna go wrong. If, of course, Visual Studio queries, it says ready here, once this turns orange, it should work, or when it says build succeeded. Just give it a minute. First time is always extremely slow. And there we go, it's turned orange. That means it actually worked without any errors. I'll just go turn on LineWriter here, Steam code you not. It's actually taking its sweet time. So if you have the problem with loading up the SOM, I recommend downloading the developer pack for Visual Studio 4.6 and 4.6.1, because I've actually had this problem myself. So I know that this works, and if it doesn't work after that, you want to restart your PC, because believe me, that took me long enough. But after that, you're just gonna want to press the play button at the top. For me, it's already loaded here, because I actually had this problem right now. But
So I just press play.
Yeah, just press play. Just
Okay.
press start. And then if I go to OBS, it's LineWriter was already over it, but doesn't matter. It's no problem. I'll explain now.
Aether, I have something that says a project with an output type of class library cannot be started directly. Add an executable project to this solution.
Oh, okay. This problem, you gotta re-download the entire thing, the Dropbox file.
Oh, really?
I've also had this problem at school.
Jeez. Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that, I guess.
Just drop in your files again that you added it.
So what do I need to do? So I can't use the folder I was using before.
You can just drop in the textures again. That's no problem. You just have to download LineWriter, because it's being a bit of annoying and doesn't know what it has to actually load. And this is easily fixable with Dropbox, because they're actually always loaded. And sometimes if you download it, it just glitches out because it was zipped.
So what you're saying is
re-download the Dropbox file.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't recognize the library folder.
Oh, I see. That's triggering.
I have no idea how to fix that myself, so I just re-download the entire thing, because it's 10 times easier.
Right. Can I keep my the skins that I made in resources?
Yeah, you can just drop them back in.
All right, then
That's no problem.
I'll just copy them then, or
also that's eyewash.
Okay. Well, I still have the zip file here, so I'll just make another thing of it.
I will first test if it actually works.
Okay, so first thing first, copy that.
Oh, we can basically just copy the all resources folder from the broken one, so you don't actually have to. Because this folder is all fine, it's just the library and the SON that's a bit of a big.
Yeah, okay. I'll just copy this across then.
Just source code. The resources just Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V.
There we go. So I
Your
got my
riders.
original. Now we just need to change the riders. First, let's delete all that. And
Drop in the rest.
copy across. Yay. Okay, so let's open this in Visual Studios. So I want to go to SRC and hopefully
I didn't even change this, but okay.
hopefully that should open.
Yeah, it should work.
Okay, seems
Also, look
to...
at the sculpt. Its eyes scored like blue eyes.
Okay, so let's just bring up this Visual Studio. Thank you very much. Okay, so I believe I need to press the start button, right?
Yeah, if it works, that should be fine. I'll just be explaining these technical difficulties in 10 seconds.
Start, let's see. It says build started, something seems to be happening.
Okay, yeah, that's
my
correct.
god, look at it.
Okay, your transparency didn't work with paint, which is a great showcase actually. Show you that you shouldn't be doing this with paint.
Oh my god. But now I know that I can make my line rider even bigger if I need to. Let me just make sure this is actually sharing. There we go. So there you go, folks. You can see this monstrosity for yourselves. That's amazing.
Now, if you look closely, I don't know if you can notice this, but there seem to be a couple white boxes.
That does indeed.
Now, the problem is that there isn't really much problem, but the problem here is that, well, you done goofed.
Yep.
If you make this in paint, transparency doesn't work.
Yeah, so use a different program. Like I could have done this in GIMP and it would have kept the transparency.
Anyway, if we look at my screen, we have beautiful Minecraft and anti-Minecraft Terraria and the blue scarves that actually showed. Now, there's also another problem that can occur, which is that the SON file doesn't recognize the library folder. Now, what you have to do is just re-extract your line writer from the zip because it just didn't unzip correctly. That's it. That's the problem. Anyway, as you can see, my penguin is actually all fine, and that's if we actually go in Visual Studio. I changed a little value up here with 12.5. And what would happen if I actually close Line Rider and put it to its original value? I'll just quickly go. Where is it? There we go. Original value, copied, paste it. Now, I was also wrong about the wall. It shouldn't be too big or too small. You can just fill the entire page file PNG with whatever you want. But if you extend the PNG longer, then it's actually gonna be a bit of a mistake, and then you have to change these values over here. For example, I just kind of doubled this one because it's nearly double. If we now start this up with the incorrect value over here, aka the original value, and LineWriter does its job correctly, then my got notification. Visual Studio is gonna take a while again, because my PC is quite slow, and I changed the low value over here, so it's gonna save some stuff. Now, if we actually have LineWriter open over here, you can see that since the
Oh my goodness.
thing was extended, now it tries to compress it into the original rectangle, which, yeah, it just squishes it really big, really
It's become a little lean boy.
Look, the flag doesn't sync with fucking with the penguin.
Oh my god.
Also, this penguin skin was for me, which I just mess around with these values a bit in the Visual Studio project. Because as you can see, if we change this back to have a 12.5, Ctrl save, it should look normal again. Visual Studio is applying some changes here. It's a bit slow. Line 34, the one we changed. There we go. It looks. There we go. It looks normal again. Looks like a little penguin do with an anti-Minecraft banner. That's how you create a custom texture. Just make sure if you mess a bit with the size of the PNGs, you know, the size of pixels, just mess around with the values and the Visual Studio project a bit.
Okay.
Because as you can see, I had to change this to 12.5 for it to look good, like it's actually working.
Damn. For folks watching at home, we've had a lot of technical difficulties today making this. I believe this is possibly our 7th or 8th attempt. Ninth attempt of making this video, and even during this recording, we've run into several issues, which I think we've mentioned all of them. But the most recent one we had was sometimes you can get an issue where
library doesn't get recognized. I mentioned it.
Yeah. And
just re-extract, please.
Yeah,
with the entire Visual Studio just not wanting to load certain solutions. So, for example, the LineWriter solution where you can go into the Solution Explorer. I'm not sure if you can see this on the OBS. No, you can't. But if you have the Solution Explorer view, just go into View. It should be the second option. The LineWriter solution doesn't work, which you have to re-download your developer pack for 4.6.1 framework for that, or 4.6 if the Gwen doesn't work. So yeah, that's everything in this tutorial.
Alright, perfect. So yeah, shoot a like or a dislike, or if you stuck on this, leave a comment down below. We can try and help.
Leave comments about technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I spent an hour on them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm professional.
Honestly, if you have any real problems, the best, if this video doesn't help you, the best thing you can do is to join my LineWriter Discord, which I'll link as well. And if you head on over to Help and Advice, you know, me or Aether will try and help you as best we can.
Or Noah, if you actually can contact Noah.
Yeah, or Noah the developer is also on the Discord. So yeah, with that, we will sign out. Thanks for watching. Tune in again next time.
Cheers. Good luck.